Hey guys, welcome back to Buzzer to Buzzer.
Back to our Super Bowl coverage week. This is the second day. Yesterday we covered the strengths and weaknesses of the Buccaneers. Now we're going to get into it for the Chiefs. Rayan, you want to start us?
This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling.
Okay, so just like we did yesterday, we're going to get started off today with analyzing the Kansas City Chiefs, looking at their strengths and weaknesses heading into the Super Bowl 55. Get started off with Harsh. What are you looking at?
You know, for me, this Chiefs team is unstoppable. You know, they're getting the job done offensively, as we see. You know, they started out 9-0 down against the Bills, and they came out of nowhere and just putting points up, points up. This team is a few minutes away always in any game from making it a 20-point lead. And so, for me, their offense really isn't much to worry about. Obviously, we saw that their center and one wide receiver actually joined the COVID list today. Hopefully, that doesn't spread to more important pieces of their offense. But otherwise, they should be fine. Their defense, you know, they just have to step up a little bit. Their secondary has been playing great, and their D-line, their pass rush has been doing good enough. So, for me, this team just has to play to how it has been all season, and they should be good for a win.
You know, it's pretty simple. Chiefs, strengths, everything, weaknesses, none. No, I'm kidding. But, you know, like Harsh said, the offense is the best part about that team. And you know that every single game they're going to score a crazy amount of points. That being said, the defense, you know, they just have to stop the other team. I think the Chiefs defense is pretty good. You know, sometimes they have off games, letting teams score all over them. But as long as the Chiefs defense is good, I think that they should pretty easily win this game because scoring is not a problem for them.
Yeah, I think their biggest, key to this game is really their offensive line here. We said that the center went down with COVID. The right tackle's been missing for half the season, and their left tackle just went down in the AFC Championship game. And so, obviously, we know the Buccaneers can get pressure. We saw what they did against Aaron Rodgers twice this season. I think that's where the game's going to be won or lost. And if the Chiefs can just protect Patrick Mahomes just enough, they're in position to win this game.
Exactly, as I'm totally not worried about Patrick Mahomes. Once he escapes out of the pocket, he reminds me of Russell Wilson 6 years and 2 weeks ago. 6 years and 2 weeks, right? Remember that NFC Championship against the Packers? Well, we all know what happened 6 years ago today on that Super Bowl date. So now looking for that Super Bowl finish, but still looking at Patrick Mahomes, he's going to be stepping up, and also looking at the running back core. I think the Buccaneers defense is going to be prepared for that the passing offense which Pat Mahomes brings. Looking at their running backs like Gerald Williams, he's been stepping up for the past couple of weeks. Looking at Le'Veon Bell as well, and if their running game can be a-okay, I feel like we're going to have a ball game. All right, guys. So just like yesterday, we're going to be talking about one player who we believe for the Kansas City Chiefs, who has to step up to allow for the Chiefs to have success. Our thoughts?
You know, I feel like a player like Patrick Mahomes, we don't have to worry about him stepping up because I feel like that's what's going to happen every single game. But I feel like a player who sometimes is inconsistent, not all the time, but sometimes is inconsistent, is Tyreek Hill. You know, obviously he has insane games, 3 touchdowns, like over 200 yards, a lot against the Buccaneers. In fact, that was his stat line. But sometimes he is a bit quiet during the games. You know, the receivers kind of figure out his routes. Just like he gets locked up a bit. You know, that can't happen for sure because these are wide receiver one. And besides maybe Travis Kelce, I think that's Patrick Mahomes' go-to target. So I think Tyreek Hill has to have a great performance this game.
For me, I'm not looking at one specific player, but actually one part of their team, and that's their defensive line. Obviously we know that the way to beat Tom Brady is to get pressure on him, sack the quarterback, make him think more than he can throw, and hopefully, he can have some turnovers. I think we're looking at Chris Jones and Frank Clark. Those two are going to have a big game in order for the Kansas City Chiefs to win, because if Tom Brady gets the time he needs, he's going to rip you apart like he's done every other team in the playoffs.
For me, it's going to be Sammy Watkins. We know what Mecole Hardman did in the AFC Championship game. You know, he started off with a muff punt, but he stepped it up later. Tyreek Hill is amazing. He torched the Bucs last time, and Travis Kelce did the same. And so for me, it's going to come down to Sammy Watkins. He's their third option. We know this Buccaneers secondary is good, but a third option, if he can get open consistently and make big plays, it's going to be a tough day for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team.
Yes, I'm going to go, guys, back. You guys talked about the pass. The pass, obviously, they have it. Sammy Watkins, these receivers. The defensive line are you talked about as well. I'm going to look at the running core again. Le'Veon Bell, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Daryl Williams. I feel like that this trio of their running core, if they can find their way through that their pass rush, and I believe the Bucs run defense isn't that good as well. I feel like if they can sort of attack the Bucs more than the running core, the Chiefs can sort of get going. I feel like the Bucs are going to be more than well prepared. Bruce Arians knows, like all of us, the potential of Patrick Mahomes. He knows that he's going to be throwing bombs to Tyreek Hill left and right. But I feel like what he's not going to be as prepared for is going to be that running game, which Daryl Williams can bring out. All right, guys, so that wraps up our episode and second day of Super Bowl coverage. As always, guys, be sure to like button, subscribe, and comment down below your strengths and weakness for this Kansas City Chiefs. And if there's one player who has to step up from this Chiefs team, who is it going to be? Remember, guys, on Thursday, we're going to be having a live stream talking about this Super Bowl at 7 p.m. Central. And for tomorrow's video, let us know. Do you guys have any ideas? And then Friday, we'll be releasing our official picks. Guys, take care. Catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.